Recorded Books presents a Griot audio production, Lovin' Blue by Zuri Day. This unabridged recording is narrated by Jennifer Kidwell and directed by Angel Morality Dotson. Recorded Books is the producer and publisher of Griot Audio, celebrating the best in contemporary African American fiction and nonfiction. And now, Lovin' Blue.
Chapter 1. The police. Eden Anderson's heart leapt into her throat as she pulled behind the police cruiser parked in front of her brother's Baldwin Hills residence in Southern California. "What's going on, Michael?" she whispered as she fumbled with her seatbelt, then the lock button, before scrambling out of her packed Acura SUV and rushing to the front door. Her concern had been growing for the past 3 days, ever since her phone calls and emails to her older brother had gone unreturned. At first, she shrugged off her worry. After all, her brother, Michael, Big Mike Anderson, was trying to make a name for himself in the music game. He'd produced a couple B-level acts while working for a major record label. His work often went late into the night, and reaching him wasn't always easy. But when Eden had left 2 "call me right now" messages, followed by texts marked with the same urgency, she'd experienced the first twinges of fear. And now, looking at the black and white squad car sitting at the curb of her brother's front door, Eden's anxiety went into full throttle. Eden knocked on the front door. No response. She repeatedly rang the doorbell, but didn't hear the chimes that usually sounded when the button was pushed. Eden knocked harder, first on the door, then on the window. The living room was dark. She could detect no movement, but lights were on upstairs. Eden's fear increased. "You've got a key." Out of her panic came a voice that reminded Eden she had a key to her brother's house. He'd given it to her months ago when she'd come house hunting and stayed at his place. She'd meant to give it back, but hadn't. Remembering that she'd placed it in the zipper compartment of her large Junior Drake purse, Eden walked purposefully back to her car to retrieve it. Her steps were measured and much slower than before. Eden wasn't sure she wanted to find out what was happening on the other side of the door. Jansen McKnight turned off the shower. Did I hear a knock? He waited a beat, and then another, before turning the water back on and finishing the long, hot shower. He turned to let the water pound against the knots in his shoulders.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?